while now. These are not normal solar flares, but when the sun gives off its flares, these ships, you may say, Gina, honey, they don't look like ships. They're like cubes. They are fleets and fleets of ships, and they're coming out of the sun is what they are. Let me see if I can do it like this, you all. Let me see if I can get it going. Let's see if I can get it going. Okay, they're like cubes is what they are. They look like small cubes or something. Look at that. Coming out of the sun. Let's show it up. Wow. They're in the white. They are in the white now is what they are. You can see that they are small like cubes is what they are. You can see them right there. I've seen these in the clouds too. If we were to look like this, you can see what it looks like. There's something going on. I've been looking at it, keeping an eye on it, and I've got this in like a 30 day thing on the stereo UV. Is that which one is this? A stereo head UV 171. Hello, Amaris and Dustin Darbone. This is the one it is right here. I'm gonna probably have to turn this light out because this light is gonna like probably get in our way. We got to look at this, you all. They've been coming out of the sun, and we've been documenting. The first time we documented them, but this is October the 9th right here, and you can see we're in solar maximum. But what really gets me when they say it's solar maximum, when these solar flares happened, these things come out. It's not particles. It's not. These are objects. They're solid objects. They're ships. I believe that they are fleets of them, fleets and fleets. And if they're coming out of the sun, they're not just flying around up there and saying, okay, I think I'm going to fly back in the sun. No, they're not. They are not. They're coming to Earth. They're flying around Earth is what these ships are doing. You can see them right here, flying around, and they may not look like any ship that you have seen, like an airplane. Down here, you can see they're cubes. They are cubes. They're black cubes, hold on a second, that are coming toward the Earth. That's what they are. Hello. You just got here, Janice, honey. You doing fine. You are all right. If you just got here, we just getting started. No, they're coming out of the sun. And I've been wanting to show them, but that's okay, you all. I thought surely, now this product, the stereo, this is the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. I want to show you this. Let's come like over here. It starts on, okay, we got on September the 27th. There's nothing here. You can look all around it right here. We're going to look at it, you all, because it's good to look at the details. It is because you don't want to miss nothing with these right here. I'm just going to go through it like this. If you're just tuning in, welcome, y'all. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the join button. Something's going on. Something is happening. Hello there, David. Something's going on. Come on, you all. We got it on a 30-day. It's going to blink. So that's a given. It's on the 27th now. When I see them, I don't like it blinking on you. I don't. But when you slow it down, things start blinking. See, the sun can have a solar flare. It can have all of this stuff coming out. But it doesn't normally have the black ships coming out. I call them the black ships because they are. They're black cubes. They appear to be the same cubes that we found in the Pacific Ocean. It was off of Brazil over there, South Pacific or something like that. Millions of them, it looked like, thousands and thousands of them. They appeared, I can't remember what year they appeared. It wasn't too long ago. It was not too long ago. Hold on a second, you me. I just want to do this right here. No, I want to slow it down. I really don't like it blinking. So once it stops blinking, I'm going to flip it back over. You just tuning in. The message is packed. I don't even know what message you're talking about. I guess I'm out of the loop of the message because I really don't get on here and I don't follow nobody, so I don't know what's going on with the message. I don't. But we're going to get this going, you all. It's going to flip around. Inner Earth, the sun makes sense. It does kind of make sense on the inside of the Earth. It does. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, we got it. Oops, shoot. Hold on, you all. It's okay. Yeah, this is when they started showing up. Let me flip it around. They started showing up. Can we bring this back? So we're already here on the 7th. We're going to take it to where they first started showing up. I really wish we could just like go in little increments, but it's okay, you all. They're going to start showing up. They're going to look like little black specks, but they're far from black specks. They're enormous. If you compare them to the sea, if you compare them to the size of the Earth, they're massive. They're not your normal solar flares. It's not normal particles and plasma bursts, because plasma ain't that color. Even though this is a blue filtered sun right here. Yeah. Okay, you all, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to do this. Let me do this. See, they're still here, and they're coming out of that coronal hole right there. They're coming out of this coronal hole right here. And when these ships are there, when these like X-class flares happen, the M-class flares happen, and we're in solar maximum, these things are coming out. And just think of the period of time on this Earth, what's happening on this Earth. We got a lot of unsettledness, and I'm sure this adds to the unsettledness. If they're coming to Earth, that's right, who they belong to. There are some who say they saw some kind of, what telescope was it? I don't know, the Gemini or something. So they saw, look at them, you all see, they're leaving the sun. They're leaving the sun in the solar flares right there. These cubes, they like cubes. They literally can connect themselves together. They can. They connect themselves together, and then they can separate, kind of like a satellite or something, is what they can do. Just like, do it. That's what they do. Let me flip it around. I don't like doing this because it's going to blink. This is on the 13th, and it's all is well. All is well. See, there's nothing coming out on the 27th. Okay, let's push this button. How on earth? No, we're on the 13th. Okay, let's look at this, you all. You got this going. It's kind of calm still on the 13th. There's nothing coming out. Oh yeah, the James Webb. I'd like to know who said they saw them, okay? Because if they saw something, it's probably something like this is what they saw. But then it would all depend on what type of what they saw. What did they look like? Because I know sometimes people get beside themselves and they say there's something coming, and they do a lot of sensationalism. I'm not saying nobody did, but there are people who do a lot of sensationalism, and there is no data to back it up, even though they may say, well, they saw it on the James Webb telescope. Did you see it yourself? And that's what I asked. Did you see it yourself? Did you go and verify it? Because that's the comment I saw. And I thought, well, okay. Oh, okay, now they're coming out. They could have been these. I'm not going to say that they weren't, but they're truly coming out. And there's some images on the trace imagery where these things like this are seen coming out of the sun. They're coming out, y'all. But this is, we started documenting these a few years ago, maybe a little bit longer, actually, back in around 2018. Let me see if I can come over here. I'm just going to come over here to the trace imagery right here. It's one of my things, the images of the sun taken by the transition region and the Coronal Explorer. There is an image on here. We can see all of them. I think it's this one right here. Yes. See, they did it on the 171A image. Shows plasma at about 1 million degrees. I think it was this image right here. Yeah, it was this image. It was this image right here. Let's see the timestamp. This is when I noticed them. There are actually like white cubes and or crystal cubes coming out of the sun. They came through a portal. Look at the square that they came through right here. They come through here, and there are like, let me brighten this up. You see all of these right here? These are the things that are coming out of the sun. They're like cubes. And these followed. The white ones or the crystal ones, whatever you want to call them, they followed these coming out of the sun. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about these right here. We got the black cubes right here. This is not a particle event, but they classified this as a particle event, but Particles are not all the same size. They're not. These are uniform in nature. These right here, you got 1, 2, 3, they got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If that was just a mere particle event, they would be various sizes. They wouldn't have the ability to line up the way that they do. These are like crystal golden like cubes. Now this ties into yesterday. You know how he was looking at the transformers and then he was talking about the all spark. The all spark was a clear, it was like a translucent golden cube that they put inside of one of, I don't know what transformer it was. It was a golden like cube. And then if you think of the New Jerusalem and something, it is described as a translucent golden cube with 12,000 stadia. Okay, these appear to be cubes that are, obviously they're not the black ones, but there were millions, it looked like millions of these, not just thousands, but millions of these that came out of the sun. And see, this is just one spot of them. They're coming out now. These are coming out of the sun, just like these came out of the sun right here on the trace imagery. They did. They literally, here's what they did. They formed a line. Can we get this like this? See how they coming out like this? These are, oh, what happened? Did I open up a new window? Shoot, Gina, honey, you did. These are those. The black cubes are these. They're coming out of the sun, but I wanted to see where the trace imaging happened, what year it was. It was happened in 1999. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Is that one right there, or was it this one? It was one of those. So we were either looking at the 1999, a solar flare observed. It's probably put that one right there. These images of active region 9017 were taken at June the 2nd of the year 2000, 3 to different temperatures. Okay, that's 171A. That's the one it is right there. 2000. So this, remember when they said all the Y2K, things wouldn't work with the Y2K and people stocked up and stuff like that? This is in the year 2000, right there. That's when they showed up out of the sun. They're the same thing. I've got to get myself back over here. I should not have clicked out of the ISWA, but I did. I did. There must be trillions. There's a billions of them. See that now? They're coming out. They've been here for a while, and we found them in the Pacific Ocean. We do have a cube playlist. We found them in the Pacific Ocean. They just sitting there doing their own thing. See, now they're kind of gone right now. And if I don't look at the comment section, just don't be offended by it, because I try to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I rarely have time to look. But sometimes I will. They're still coming out. And this is only these are in whatever increments they are. See, this is 2:53. I don't know. Okay, 6 hours. So we have no idea what's happening within the 6-hour period before the next 6 hour happens. We don't know how many comes out every second, every minute, or every hour. We don't know. We don't have access to that information, but they do. There's probably thousands of them coming out of the sun. Could you imagine Earth under attack by black cubes? Can you imagine that? It would not be a fake alien invasion, because they've been documented back in the year 2000 coming out of the sun. They were afraid of the Y2K. If you're just tuning in, they're still coming out, and this is October the 22nd right here, and we're right now presently in October the 27th. So we got 5 days. This is not going to show much data after this right here, because it's around at least 3 days behind this image is. There's no telling what happened with the other one, but they're coming out of the sun. See, they're still coming out. They're still coming out. They're not stopping. They're coming out of the corona host, but where are they coming from? Are they coming from a wormhole? Are they coming from another dimension? Are they coming from inside the earth? Because a lot of people that they interviewed said that the ships were interstellar. Long time ago, interstellar ships, or interplanetary, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. It's been quite a while, but they're coming out of the, no, see, they're coming to Earth. They are coming to Earth. And if they're coming to Earth, you know that there are people, hello, Al, honey. There are people in power who know this stuff is happening. And do you know that Kamala Harris was on the she sits on the board of the Space Force thing. She does. I'm just looking at this some of these right here. I'm just looking at them. She sits on there. They put her with some NASA stuff they did. But that's okay. But that's fine. Fine and dandy, Kamala, honey. Yeah, see, look at them. They've already exiting the cubes. At least they look like cubes on this end. But they're coming out of the sun. Just like the trace imagery. They're coming out of all the spots. It's like it's a free-for-all. And this is in 6-hour increments right here. Yeah. Al, honey? Would you say, Al, honey? Let's look at that, Al, honey. Let's look at this. Space Council meeting. Maybe she just chaired it at that moment in time. You think so, Al, honey? Do you think she just chaired the National Space Council? You think that's a makeup image, a makeup thing that they did? But she was appointed, I thought I read. NASA leaderships. NASA leadership participates in the vice president chaired, highlighted the importance of international partnerships. U.S. Space Command hosted the Vice President Kamala Harris. So perhaps she just chaired it. Maybe she just chaired it. You think so? She is the second today on the 22nd. She announced the convening. She did the second convening of the National Space Council. That's what it was. My bad. It's Space Council. Vice President Kamala Harris, space affects us all, and I received the briefing of the work of the U.S. Space Force, U.S. Space Command, and their work advancing our national security at Vandenberg Air Force Base. She is the space czar, whether you realize it or not. How you like that? How you like that? Do. How you like that? Greg Autry served as the White House liaison to NASA in the Trump administration. Red Moon Rising. Oh. No, see, they want you to pay. I don't want to get on there. I can't even look at it. I cannot even look at it, you all. Let's look at it. You go do your own research. Do your own research. She calls the space aficionado, the space industry. There she is, the National Space Council. Yes, Al, honey, now you got it. Yes, you got it, Al, honey. Yes, you go look her up. Gina, honey, I don't want to look anything up about her. Well, that's okay. I'm just sharing. We got this stuff coming out of the sun with the Integrated Space Weather System right here. And this is on the 24th. They're still coming out of the sun. It's not a fluke. They're real. They're headed toward Earth. There's probably thousands of them already on Earth positioning themselves, hiding out in remote areas, and we're not being told about it. That's probably why everything is in chaos. That's probably why people are on pins and needles. See their cubes like that right there. That is a cube. I can't really get it any bigger than I got it right here. I really can't. But they're coming out. Look, they're even up here on the top. You can see the cubes in the sky also, but they're coming out of the sun. And this is on the 24th, which happens to be my birthday. So they're coming to Earth for my birthday, you all. This is what happened. Somebody has a birthday today. Happy birthday to those who do have a birthday today. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. But this is serious what happened right there. And they came out of the sun. You can see them right here. If we invert it, you can see it even more. See them? They're the same shape. This is the negative of them. The cubes. They are translucent looking cubes, but now we got them in the inverted. And there is a lot going on. Blessings, Becky, honey. We're just talking about these ships. Now, if we were to go over to the other product right there, I know there's been a lot of solar flares and stuff, and there's a talk of it. So you said the James Webb Telescope. I'll see James Webb. Is that old news, James Webb Telescope? Let's push you all down in here. We got it. We can do it. Telescope. Fleet of ships. Okay, this is 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the James Webb Telescope picks up a massive alien. Sometime in the next few months, the James Webb Telescope picks up a massive alien fleet. Over 300 ships total. An armada of alien ships are headed toward the Earth. This is the times now. The James Webb Telescope spotted the non-natural. Did they see an armada of alien ships? Did they? Let's see what this Times Now says, you all, because, we don't want no armada. I don't see anything on here. I don't, literally. Where are they? Where are the images of the ship? I don't see them. I just see the telescope. Responding that a fleet is approaching at light speed. No official claims support this, and Amazon has no comment. Well, they could be talking about that invisible monster that is ripping and tearing its way through space, and it has a light trail behind it. What is it, 200,000 light years or miles long or something like that? They could be talking about like something like that. They could. I'm not going to say that they're not. I'm not. Am I going to say that there aren't armadas of ships out there? Oh, I'm going to tell you there are armadas of ships out there. I've caught them. I truly have. I've caught them myself, but I call them light ships. These are light ships. Now, these truly right here, if they were to catch these, there's thousands and thousands of these right here, thousands of them. And they would leave a trail. They would be a bright light, a bright trail in the sky is what these ships right here would be. So I can say, well, there is a such thing as that. But as for the armada, this is what we took. These are the images that I captured. You can see them right here. They look kind of like this. If they didn't see this and they seen the cubes, they're in trouble. We'd be in a lot of trouble if they saw the black cubes, is what we would be. Then you had to ask yourself, how many's in an armada of ships? See, this is a lot of them right here. You say, Gina, honey, it don't even look like ships. Well, I call them light ships. I really do, because there were so many of them. And that's what my camera picked up. They came out of the other dimension. They did. So I'm not going to say that they don't exist, because they truly do exist. These ships do. And yeah, they exist. Now, if they said they've seen those, I can buy that. I will buy that. I mean, I will acknowledge they saw something like this. I will. If this is the ships that they're talking about, I can acknowledge it because I documented them and I uploaded them for 2.5 to 3 years, from 2018 to 2020 to 2021, more or less. It was documented every single day. And they did. We documented how they came in. Those type of ships, yeah, the armada, I could say that that was an armada of ships. I could. So I don't know. Don't know, you all. Yeah, we got it going. Oh, you're so welcome, Siggy Mush. Siggy Mush. You all, this Oh, okay, that was that one. No, this, let's look over here at the SDO gallery, because there's something going on over there too. I want to see the SDO, if we can get it, you all. The SDO AIA. 3, I don't know about the SDO. I really don't. If you come over here, you can navigate this yourself. You can look at them, but all I know is there's ships coming out of here, and I haven't yet looked at all of those because I haven't been on here to look. Soho. This would be the Soho Lasco. If I could get this on here, Soho. Oh no, I can't really get them that much. That's okay. It's not going to show them. The moral of the story is our world has been turned upside down. There are forces at work that we do not see, but we can feel their presence. We can, and some of us more than others, truly. There's a lot of spiritual attacks taking place. There's a lot of energy that is very unsettling out there, and it's not good. It really isn't. When you have ships like this coming out of the sun, massive. I can't remember how many ships. If we were, did we count these once? I think we tried to count them, because these, each individual cube, say like this is one cube, it probably took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 of these cubes to make this one right here, or 4. So can you just imagine 4 and 4, 16? It's probably around 100 or more right here. I would assume that that could classify as fleets. And these are in 6-hour increments that we're seeing. We're not seeing the whole thing. You are liable to look up in the sky one day. You really are. If you want to talk about an alien invasion, a fake alien invasion, and you see these all in the skies. Hello, Becky, honey. You will see these all in the sky. The coming alien invasion. Let's type it in. The coming alien invasion. You all, Gina, we ain't gonna have one. They're already here. I'm just telling you. The coming alien invasion. And it's just like on the thing yesterday. I noticed on the YouTube channel when we did that movie with the JFK and he sent the person to the moon. And it was in '69. And we talked about the Transformers. And we looked into the wiki fandom. And with the Cherry Noble, the money that's going over there is like a funneling of money and stuff. You know, they slapped the Anunnaki thing underneath that video. The Anunnaki slapped it under that video from yesterday, if you've seen the YouTube video. And I thought I didn't even mention, maybe I did mention the Anunnaki, but for AI to literally slap it under there, that was very, very telling. It is. I will say this, that let me click into this, you all. It's this video right here. This right here, the dark side of the moon. They have capped the oh, they took it off of there. Oh, well, they took it off, probably because I mentioned it. They just took it straight off of there. That's great. You go ahead and take it straight off. Yeah, they took it off. They had the Anunnaki on here. If you talk about the armada of ships, let me see if I can do this for you. Armada of ships. Let me see if I can do it, you all. We can do it. We know we can do it. I'm going to try to get this. Look at this right here. So 3 years ago, the armada of ships. In a video of the ships, 50,000, 3 years ago, video collection of UFO ships. Gina, people, see, what they done is they scrubbed the internet of my stuff. They did. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the internet, you all. Yeah, I am. Only in that spot right there. Let me see it. There was a time when I first started off, I was all over there, every single country. An alien ship interacted with the sun. Let me see, an alien ship. A huge alien ship. Let me see if we can get it. Gina, you're getting distracted. I do get distracted easy. I admit it. I do. Um, mm, 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 mm. No, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to show it. This started like this. Someone's saying this is all fake. I live in Las Vegas, Gina, and this is all fake. It didn't happen. Okay. All right. Yeah. Gina's not too famous. They slammed the brakes on me because I was gaining too many subscribers on the Facebook followers. There's like 30,000 to 40,000 a month, and they slammed the brakes on me. Somebody said we can't have it. Yeah. Cannot have it. So they didn't have it. That's okay, you all. It's like, no, I'm trying to find the armada of ships, and I can't see it. Okay, he said it. You think they want to? Okay, he said it. Well, we know who he is. We know who he is right there. Okay, this is what they used. Something like this. Okay, that's fine. They can use it, you all. They can. I am going to go. But there are a lot of cubes coming out of the sun, and they're headed toward Earth. They're already on the Earth. I'm just going to tell you they are on the Earth. There is a cube playlist on here, on this channel. Let me get over to it. The playlist of the cubes, because we've documented it. We got some reptilians. Oopsie. Where was the cubes, you all? We got the live webcams. We got a huge, here they are, the cubes. It's down here. It's the playlist of the cubes. There's 46 videos. Is Earth about to be invaded? The Borg cubes right here. You can see it. The black cubes. The Borg coordinates are 26.32. You can see south 80, whatever, west in the Pacific Ocean. If you look at that video, there they are. You can see them below. This is an island that is no longer in use, but these black cubes, they were thousands of them, and they come out of the sun, is what happened. Totally out. The black cube sun. The plasma suns, the sun had plasma on it. It did. And you have the square sun showing up in Michigan. There's something going on. There truly is something going on with this shape of a cube. But you can check out those videos right there if you so desire, and if you don't desire, that's fine too. But then we got a square behind the moon in Buenos Aires. You can see it right there. It's behind the moon too. Could we see these cubes? These cubes were building. They're building in another dimension. So I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. It's 5:35. It's still early. It's still early, you all. Look. Since when did clouds look like cube structures? These are the clouds right there. It's a pretty good playlist. And if you're into the Matrix, well, this is the Matrix right here, San Francisco live webcam. This bird was on a green screen. It was a cube, and then it turned into a bird. That's 1 year ago. 1 year ago. There's something to all of this, you will see. Look, the Borg invasion of Earth. 10 months ago, we caught them coming out of the sun. also. And they're in the ocean. And technology has increased, and we know that the Borg is a collective species. And we talked about the Autobots yesterday and the Transformers. They're kind of right up there with them. It is. Welcome, Edwin the Crow. Thank you, Al Honey. Thank you all for your comments. Have a wonderful rest of your tacos. Sound delicious. They really do. It sure beats what I had. I think I had a can of sardines with some celery. And before that, I think I had some apples and tangerines and blueberries and grapes. It was not too appealing, but it's okay. I ate it. I did eat it. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, y'all. We're getting ready to go into the evening. You all take care too. Love you.